Hello and welcome back to Rogue Trader. Last time we ended up clearing out the electrodynamic cenobium? Yeah, that sounds about right. And we rescued it from being corrupted by heretics, and now we get to leave and go see the governor. Well, that's nice. Call me the savior. Hey, all the loot that we couldn't get earlier from those dead guys. It's nice to know that all the loot that we picked up there, because we can sit here, go newest, oldest, it was all trash. Swords, carapace chest plates, and Ratobi pattern las guns. Actually, can we could give him the plasma pistol, but it is a very discernible downgrade, so we're not going to do that. I don't really care about tricking out Heinrichs too much, simply because he's going to leave. So at that point, it's like, okay, well, whatever. Take whatever you have with you. I don't care too much. I'm more concerned about making sure all my people are jacked up and ready. Okay, she has the tactical goggles. I mean, pinpointing visor would be nice, but for the time being, hit chance is always solid. That is tempting. Better than +3 logic. But at the moment, it's logic, we can use it. So we'll just keep going with what we have and get to the bunker.
Rogue Trader, I was somewhat brusque at our first meeting, and I would like to make up for it by expressing my thanks for your assistance in the electrodynamic cenobium. Your arrival could not have come at a better time. Thanks to you, I have succeeded in finding the object that brought me to this system in the first place. Now that the weapon of corruption has been seized from the cult, I can satisfy the Lord Inquisitor's wish and travel with you to Footfall, once you have finished your business on Rykad. There is one more thing. The Lord Inquisitor gave me this item some time ago. He must have thought it likely that I would find myself aboard this vessel sooner than he. I was instructed to deliver this device to Lady Theodora. However, given recent events, I believe I ought to present it to you. This is an elucidator, a sacred machine capable of translating the languages of remote and lost worlds into Low Gothic. It can even process Xenos languages to a certain degree. Not without infelicities, but possibly well.
Thank you. The Inquisition's generosity is greatly appreciated.
May the elucidator serve House von Valancius as faithfully as it has served the acolytes of the Holy Ordos up to now.
What do you think will become of the electrodynamic cenobium?
It all depends on the electro priests who survived the attack. Fortunately for them, the cultists did not manage to seriously corrupt the holy site, partly thanks to the priesthood's efforts. Nevertheless, I would not be surprised if the local explorator fleet decides to audit and purge the damaged units once it hears about what has happened.
What do you plan to do now?
I would like to offer my assistance in resolving your immediate problems. I am aware that the ship suffered considerable losses during the recent mutiny and was damaged by the cultists' actions, and you have lost many valuable officers as well. You are in a difficult situation. I am at your disposal.
I must return to my duties. Heinrichs is about to say something else when he is interrupted by the sound of a Vox signal. Someone is trying to contact you.
Thank you for your time. Please consider me at your complete disposal while I am aboard your vessel.
Congratulations on the victory, your lordship. The entire vessel was impatiently awaiting the news of your expedition's success. The rumors about you not simply saving the Tech Priest Monastery, but actually eliminating the source of the mutiny are spreading like wildfire. The Vox transmissions from across the world speak of nothing else. Governor Medina is expecting you at his command center to discuss matters. We are ready to depart immediately. Just give the order. Yay! Ooh, new stuff. The negotiator pistol's not bad. Mark of the Ruler, I don't really like the rings. Simply because they lose their value real fast when it's like, oh, you can make this attack, but it's 9 times out of 10, it's kind of a bad version of an attack, so here's a little bit of utility. Yeah, these are all just notes that aren't really important. Yeah. Stuff about Aurora. Crack slate. Actually, let's do newest to oldest. Yeah. Just talking about Voitver and Mysterious Data Slate. Oh yeah, because of my build I don't really need a sidearm, so I don't really have a use for the Negotiator, which is a bit of a shame because this is actually not bad. +5 persuasion and attacks from this pistol inflict the melting effect. I mean, for the time being, we'll have it equipped. I don't really, at the moment, need the arc rifle. And I think now that I have it in hand, yep, persuasion went up. Which is exactly what I wanted. And we'll finish off the officer class now. Alright, so now everybody's maxed out there, and we can start leaning into our next set of builds, which is going to be Master Tactician, probably Grand Strategist with Adira. It's really irrelevant with her. I'm not really going to care. Cassia will also get Master Tactician. Argenta gets Archmilitant. Abelard gets Vanguard. Heinrichs, he automatically gets Assassin, so there's nothing we can do. Pascal will go Bounty Hunter. And that's about it. Actually, I'm going to do a quick run through because I think we can get a quest from Argenta.
Greetings.
Okay, I guess we don't have anything yet. Or we have to talk to Vigdis. Voxmaster's duties, yep, just is the master of all Vox transmissions. Have the Vox spirits brought you anything interesting today? Nope, okay. Because if you talk to her, she'll give you... I think it's a her. I mean, that looks pretty ladylike. I'm just going to assume her. And you'll be told, like, hey, this person wants to talk to you. I don't remember if we hit Majoris for the wrecked Eldar ship or not, now that we were told there's one here. Okay. Something on Rykadiphilia. Huh. According to satellites, one of the unidentified void ships circling the nearby stars landed on a large, uninhabited world in the system. Well, this would be it. Unless they're gonna sit here and... See, there's two things. Either you can sequence break this, or if you just... Well, I think it's either a sequence break because you're supposed to be able to do it, or because I checked before and after I got the thing, it doesn't reset, and that might be the problem, which is annoying, but what can you do? It's an Eldar gun, I don't really care too much. Please, let me up the stairs. The collisions are so weird. Oh, cool. So I was just checking to see who this guy was. This is nice. I didn't know we actually had a guy we could talk to with the Explorators. Sorry for not reading it out. I actually had never done this, and I thought this was just going to be like a one-bit thing. Yeah, so we can see what the Explorators have to offer, and this actually expands as we go further. But this is cool. I have no need for any of this at the moment. It's all kind of crap, but cool to know. Add some junk to cargo while I'm sitting here at the moment. Not gonna trade anything to him at the moment. I could, though. offload a few things here or there. Mostly because I have no need for all this extra stuff. And that almost got us to rank 5. What's a modified bolter do? Nothing, it's just a slightly different bolter. Well, don't need that. Greetings again, your lordship. Governor Medina offers Heinrichs a somewhat strained smile. Master von Calix, it pleases me to see you're in good health. I hope that you accomplished, what you intended at the electrodynamic cenobium. The interrogator nods without saying a word. After an uncomfortably long pause, Medina clears his throat and quickly turns to you. I can't express how grateful I am for your help. Now that the insidious heretic's designs have been thwarted, nothing stands in the way of my plans or yours. With Aurora dead, the spirit of revolt is waning. Entire squads of rebels are surrendering. We are witnessing the final days of the uprising. I've already signed the order to allocate 2,000 first-class Voidfarers to you. Their transfer to your ship should begin any minute now. I would also like to salute the savior of Rykad Minoris, and I have already a festive celebration to be held in your honor. We will celebrate your victory with an ancient custom, the Triumph. You will drive through the city streets accompanied by a guard of honor, as befits a hero who has vanquished the Imperium's enemies, while your trophies will be displayed to the jubilant crowds. Let me know once you have concluded your business in the system and are ready for the Triumph to begin. Governor Medina is positively ablaze with enthusiasm. I'm ready for my Triumph. Excellent. We will see each other at the square then. May the light of the throne be with you. Your lordship, peerless Lord von Valancius, I am the master of ceremonies of Rykad Minoris. Everything is in place for your triumph. Allow me to give you a brief summary of the upcoming event. Speak. You will take the road now familiar to you from here to the starport. You will be accompanied by your comrades in arms and a guard of honor. The body of the heretic, known as the Prophet Aurora, will be pulled in your wake as a battle trophy. A stop is planned in the middle of the road. There, grateful citizens will rush toward you, praising you for their salvation. Not to worry, this is a thoroughly choreographed interlude. The group of the grateful people will be composed exclusively of loyal citizens vetted by us, members of the military, young people, attractive and physically fit, a few healthy children. Once they have said their praise, the procession will move on. Governor Medina will await you by the starport. It is also where the pyre has been built for burning the body of the heretic known as Aurora. You will be handed a flamer blessed by a representative of the ecclesiarchy. You can choose to personally perform the burning, but if you wish to underscore the amicable alliance between House von Valancius and House Winterscale, it will be fitting to pass the honor of the burning to Governor Medina. However, the choice is yours. This is what I went with last time. This is disgusting. I do not want a stage show of gratitude. Allow the ordinary people of Rykad Minoris to speak to me or skip this farce altogether. The Master of Ceremonies' eyes widen. My sincerest apologies, your lordship. No thought could be further from my mind than incurring your anger. Let the, ordinary people through, you say. I'll see what can be done. Yeah, I like breaking tradition in this. Surrounded by evil repelling emblems, Aurora's corpse looks like a tiny island of gloom in the glorious ocean of your impending triumph. The governor's people must have put a lot of work into protecting the body from decay as well as sawing off the grim iron face mask. The dead prophet has the weary, unremarkable face of an utterly nondescript commoner. The one aberration of her appearance is the many small mouths on her cheeks and forehead. They have been painstakingly sewn shut with a thick thread and plastered over with a layer of face powder. The cosmetics transform the heretic's face into an eerie mask. The corner of her mouth is frozen in a hint of a grin, wryly mirrored by her lesser mouths. "Are you pleased, enemy of mine?" the grin seems to ask. "I will hunt down all of your accomplices wherever they may be, and they will follow you into the fire." Not a sound comes in response, but as soon as you blink, the corner of the corpse's mouth seems to move slightly upward by a hair's breadth, or is it just your imagination? A little unfortunate how jank the tank animation is. Hello, your lordship. Glory to you, glory. A motley group of modestly dressed people hurries towards you. Among the guards in the security cordon, you recognize Camille, the young scout who had led you to the command center, where when he meets your eye, he smiles and salutes. The grateful citizens wish to present gifts to their redeemer. The master of ceremony's sugary voice almost brings a taste of honey to your mouth. For whatever reason, you know for certain that right at this moment, the gaze of Aurora's dead, empty eye sockets is fixed upon the back of your head. A thought surfaces in your mind, not a voice inside your head. No, a mere thought. They're all going to die, befuddled, deprived, never having seen the truth, and it's all because of you, enemy of mine. Greet the people. It is my pleasure to protect an Imperium world and its honest inhabitants. May the light of the eternal Terra shine on us all. Rykad Minoris honors the Emperor and bows to his most loyal servants, the rogue traders. I'm sensing something. Boundless, blue, golden, dark. A grimace contorts Heinrich's face. The interrogator lifts a hand to his temple as though struck by a sudden migraine. What? Behold, behold, behold the final dawn. Yeah, so these are clouds that hurt you. But the story kind of feels predictable in a way, like a similar thing to this, where you're celebrating and then you get ambushed, happened in Wrath of the Righteous, where what happened was they start off and you're celebrating in this town and so everybody's like, yeah, good times. And then out of nowhere, this attack happens, and the dragon guarding the city gets beheaded by a demon. We'll put Cassia there. I don't know who's Oh, is she, like, first in line? Oh, hell. Then I'm just gonna toss her down here to eye laser these guys. We'll just work our way from there. Actually, we're gonna put you in cover, Pascal, in cover, me. I'm just gonna be booling. Of course, the stairs are gonna be making things difficult until they're not. Actually, yeah, let's hold that fire-starting cultist. Or explode him. I don't really care. I'll take anything I can get. Yeah, we'll just keep stacking me up. Got him with the melt, which removes like 5% armor. Yeah, I love that. This gloomy rebel just gave me a free turn. And we'll boost Heinrichs up and pop another shot. I've had a few of these surviving just NPCs actually do really good and kind of carry situations that they rightfully shouldn't be carrying. The fact he just ran into the cloud and just instantly died. It's unfortunate, but it's kind of funny, because with Cassia, you can set up a similar thing, and that exact thing will happen. Guys will just run and touch it and explode. Don't even need to apply it, but we're here. And I'm gonna get close, so if you try to run, I'll just whack you. Give me the extra deflection. And fortunately, no one's done the big no-no and turned into Chaos Spawn, which I am quite happy about. Far too accustomed to that happening to me. That guy really ran into the fire. I mean, I'll take it. If everybody wants to run into any terrain stuff, that's fine by me. Things were getting too easy. Had to send in the backup. I mean, that's not a bad hit. Just keep feeding Argenta turns. Yeah, we'll ever take some cover at least. God. 30 ballistic skill, 57% critical damage, 21% critical hit chance. No, we're taking this guy out. We're already here. Alright, knowing that, I gotta try to take this guy out. Or screw up. Because I want to keep Camille alive, because he died when I did it my first time through. Come on, Argenta. Of course. Let her just take on everyone. Oh, fry him. Love that move. Give everyone deflection up. And we'll do endure just for... in case he gets shot. Now that everybody's down there and all the enemies are up top, I have no idea what to do. Oh boy. Someone had to start doing that. Of course, one of you idiots has to start praying to the dark powers. God forbid you just don't do that. Oh well, if you do, go for it. I'll just slap the hell out of you the second you pop out as a monster. I've done it before and I'll do it again. Can I vision without nuking Abelard? Yes. No. Yes? No, it shows him getting hit. Ah, hell. That's fine. We can't spend every turn balling out of control now, can we? Let Argenta just finish this fight entirely. Defeat all your enemies in 3 easy steps. Okay, one of you has to take a hit here. Or not, okay. I have plenty of turns to hand out. $60 ballistic skill right now. Because we can look at it. 123. Base hit chance for ranged attacks with an effective range is 30 plus ballistic skill. Full cover's a real kick in the teeth, though. Thanks, dude. I needed that. But not really, because now Argenta gets her turn. One of these days. Uh-oh, Abelard gets to steal the kill. Should have landed your shots. Your comm bead comes alive. Vigdis's voice struggles to get through the thundering static. Lord Tin, this is... Master, please send up... Vigdis, what is going on? Tin, efference, repeat. An otherworldly cacophony, which until now resembled the rumbling of distant cannons, suddenly swallows you with its full intensity. The warp energy seemingly bursting out of thin air, rushing inside your exposed mind like an unstoppable wave of filth. For a moment it feels like your head might explode, but then the sensation retreats, leaving in its wake a different one, that of someone's touch on your temples. Heinrichs removes his hands and shakes his head as if trying to drive away whatever is assailing him. His voice trembles when he says, "A simple solution to stabilize your condition. Keep it together. Do not give in to the force trying to take hold of you." Oh, so he's touching me. Would have preferred a warning, but okay, whatever, dude. Camille runs up to you, his weapon in hand. "Your lordship, what are your orders? We have no idea what's going on. Civilians are fleeing in panic, and we can't get through to the governor or our senior officers." "I shall fear no darkness, for light is within me, the light of my faith in thee. I shall flee before no enemy, for there is no enemy more terrible than cowardice, and I shall overpower it." Argenta prays aloud, all the while checking her equipment with deft fingers. The old man peers at you gloomily. "You told me that my faith was false. You made me turn away from Aurora. Now what do you say, rogue traitor? Who was right? Here it is, the final dawn." He makes a sweeping gesture with his hand. "Hold your tongue, Harold. Dawn or no dawn, I'll die before I let those eyeless freaks maim me. So keep quiet and do as his lordship says. He'll tell us what to you." That's a sentence. Red, black, and lots of blinding white fear. The whole city's quaking. No, the whole world. Less talk, more action. What's Vigdis saying, Lord Captain? Are they going to send a shuttle for us? We must move out towards the starport at once. The shuttles aren't going to find us here even if the comm link stabilizes, which it won't. We are en route to the starport. The starp pinning. Eve observe appearance of the star from evacuate. The comm falls silent. Many eyes stare at you. We are not abandoning people in distress. Everyone come with us. I'm no fast walker, but I'll hobble after you. If you get into a fight, it's not like you'll want an old woman to get in your way anyway, and I think there will be more fighting. There sure will be. It looks like some of my former comrades are still on the loose. The old man's voice sounds lethargic and almost robotic. We'll follow behind you, keeping a bit of distance. We must escort the remaining civilians. Without the guards' help, they'll scatter or fall into the enemy hands. The sense of alarm is now almost physically drilling through your temples. The fleeting little whispers at the edge of your hearing are sinister and gleeful. That's it, let's move out. Unlink everybody quick, because I want to loot and get a bunch of junk. But it's my junk, and no one touches my junk without my say-so. I hope Owlcat gets to make another 40k game, because this is pretty fun. And I don't have to loot anything because this whole area is empty. Oh, we're opening with a chaos spawn. Okay, in that case, we're just gonna hang back. Abelard gets to assume the position, and we wait. Oh yeah, the other chaos spawn. I forgot about those guys. Yeah, fun times. There really isn't... I mean, this is probably the best spot for Pascal. If we're gonna use him as a right sniper. Try to get some of this veil degradation down. As fun as it is to just go wild, I'd rather not have a Perils of the Warp trigger and summon like a Bloodletter or something in my backline. It happens enough that I don't want to experience it again. Alright, so these are the idiots we get to shoot at, because that guy's way too far out. Guess I'll take 55s. Should really keep taking those 55s then, damn. Didn't expect that. Because those morons need to move up. Yeah, staying in the warp cloud. Be a little idiot, see if I care. I'm actually gonna hold off because I don't want to end up killing the guys behind the chaos spawn. Because they're easy kills for Argenta and I'd rather not waste them. Yeah, we'll just pop it off rip. He's still too far out, and these guys are taking their... Great, there's another one. Taking their sweet time moseying on up here. Could we... Yeah, we'll actually hit him with fire. Get a little bit of a burn going. Great, it glitched. Okay. There. Okay, yeah, so he's just glitched. If you try to check out his stats, it breaks. That's fun. Gotta just build all the stacks on Argenta. I guess that's why people say you should do like full auto, but I feel like it's a waste if you're not actually landing hits. If you're just blowing shots and missing, then you were better off not attacking in the first place. Not gonna waste a turn on her at the moment. Just hit him with the melt. Or attempt to. God, these guys are just waltzing up as slow as humanly possible. Because at least if these Chaos Spawn got where I could just collat them repeatedly, that's all I'd do. You know what? No, I'm just going to feed Argenta the kill. Actually, no, screw it, I'm just going to take it. I'm not going to waste time. Or that can happen, you know. Okay. Was not expecting an actual failure on that front. Just stand by and wait. Not gonna lie, these acolytes got the biggest, brassiest balls to be popping shots from there. Alright, so I can make out a shot there. Oh, a 27% chance to hit? Nah. That's a waste. Yeah, I think the warp just keeps maxing out, because I think these guys... I want to say Dark Prayer is like a Psyker ability or something. Yeah. At the start of the creature's next turn, Veil Degradation is increased by 1 and the Dark Gods answer the prayer. Yeah, so all these guys just pinging it off each other is doing it. Sad part is this is the best spot to hold because these guys can't surround you. I could have actually held like here and then had 2 Chaos spawn hitting Abelard at once. But I wasn't really thinking about that. Yeah, give me the extra stacks and then we'll boink him. 37 isn't too bad. I need to look at this. Okay, that's what exposed weakness is. So... wow. It's actually stupidly strong if I really wanted to. If I was struggling to hit someone, but my builds are usually pretty good at landing shots. Will you guys finally, like, push up into melee or something? Because it's gotten real tedious just waiting. On one hand, it's nice we've been able to slowly work out a lot of the bigger guys here. On the other, they're just taking their sweet time to do anything. Because at this point, I'm just going to run Argenta up and start taking shots at some of these guys. Because they're not moving. That's fine. Yeah, at this point I'm just gonna run in and try to nuke them. Can she even hit him from here? Yes. Perfect shot, too. Oh yeah, the guys who turned into the Chaos Spawn, who just disintegrated. I forgot they existed. I forget it actually like kills them and replaces their body. Always forget that's not an actual door. But I'm going to call it here. If you enjoyed this episode, make sure to hit the like button, it helps out the channel a lot, and if you haven't already, make sure to hit the subscribe button. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.